The NCCAA, Bob Jones University, promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the side of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Fieldhouse for tonight's women's basketball game featuring the Southeastern Baptist College Chargers and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask you to please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Father, thank you so much for this day. We thank you for giving everyone here safety and traveling here today. We thank you for the opportunity of fellowship on the great sport of basketball. Be with us all here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. Now let's put the starting five for the visiting Chargers. At guard, number 3, Beyonce Jip. At guard, number 4, Sydney Coward. At guard, number 23, Sanaa Holmes. At guard, number 22, Soraya Hurd. And at forward, number 30, Mackenzie McDermott. They are coached by Mike Milligan. And now, Bruins fans, make some noise for your Bob Jones Bruins starting five. At guard, a sophomore from Midland, Michigan, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson. At forward, a sophomore from Pittsburgh, North Carolina, number 13, Jenna Brooks. At guard, a junior from College Park, Georgia, number 14, Anna Ray Wilder. At guard, a freshman from Greeley, Colorado, number 15, Faith Hayward.
Welcome back to the Davis Fieldhouse once again for another edition of BJU Bruins basketball. I'm Nate Warwick here to bring you the action live as it happens as the BJU Bruins host the Southeastern Baptist College Chargers. Bruins on a bit of a rough stretch. They have lost their last 4 in a row, 5-11 on the year. But the Chargers have had a tougher stretch. They won their season opener and have dropped all 16 since, including a previous matchup of these two squads on November 15th of last year, where BJU came away with a 54-44 victory. See how it goes this time around. Bruins in the light blue, Chargers in the white. Bruins will get the opening possession. Bruins have had some very close losses of late. Had the game against Pensacola that came down to the wire, ended up losing it by 1. And then most recently against Toccoa Falls, ended up losing that one by 4. So they've been in it, just haven't been able to quite seal the deal. Brooks' opening three-pointer is off the mark, and the Chargers will get their first possession. Hayward on defense. Chargers do have a relatively small bench, so expect to see them try to be pretty careful as far as foul trouble goes. Can't really afford to have multiple foul outs. Only 3 on the shot clock. They're going to have to try a long three-pointer. It's off the rim, so no shot clock violation. Another chance here for the Chargers. It's been a running issue for the Bruins, has been the rebounding. Been out-rebounded by 5 or 6 per game on average, but the real issue has been the offensive rebounds allowed. Interception by Wilder down in the paint. Wilder looking to drive, has that one poked away, but but the Bruins will rather maintain possession. Here's Hayward off the inbound. Wide open on the outside is Wilder. That one off the back rim. Battling for the offensive rebound as Dickerson wasn't able to get it, though. Chargers bringing down the floor with some speed. Tough drive, and that's going to be a foul on Buxton. Her first and team first. And that will send Beyonce Jim to the line. The entire Chargers team, with the exception of Sanaa Holmes, are freshmen. Holmes being a junior. First free throw comes up a little bit short. Bruins have been without Keely Price. Make the argument she has been the best player for the Bruins this year. The statistics would certainly back that up. They have been without her for 6 games, and she is dressed out tonight. She's not in the starting lineup. She is in her jersey. We'll see. Wilder lets loose another 3. This one goes down. Wilder's been a solid three-point shooter throughout the season, shooting 36% on the year coming into this one. Bruins on the board. Shot comes up a little bit short. There's a drive. That looked like a travel, and it was. Sydney Coward unable to keep the foot planted as she tried to stop her momentum. This one off to a little bit of a slow start offensively, but again, going back to that matchup earlier in the season, it was just 54-44. Neither team breaking the 60-point mark, so don't be surprised if this one does end up being a lower scoring affair. Buxton going to get called for over the back. So she has picked up both Bruins fouls here in less than 3 minutes. Might see her come out here. Coach Sevier has not made a move to the bench yet, so Buxton going to have to be really careful. Or no, that's actually her first. So they called the other foul on somebody else earlier. That's going to be another travel. So Buxton, actually, that was just her first. So first foul went on somebody else. Dickerson gives it up to Wilder. Has the Bruins' lone basket thus far of the first quarter. Here's Hayward. Brooks gets it on the outside, and that one's intercepted as she tried to go down to Buxton. So 1-on-2. So wise decision there by Jim to pull this one back out. Pass inside. Tough drive. Flip back instead. Coward with it. She's going to try a three. A little bit off the mark. Hayward with the rebound. Hayward flying down the court. And she's going to get fouled by Jim on the way.
That foul's number 3, Beyonce Jim, her first team first.
First foul on the Chargers.
Number 2, Imani Pouncey, and number 11,
Keely Price has entered the game for Buxton. Imani Pouncey also in for Jenna Brooks. So Price finally back on the floor. See if she shows any signs of rust. And in the 10 games she's played, leads the team with 11 rebounds a game and almost 15 points per game. It's been phenomenal. Three-pointer on the outside is good. Dickerson knocks it down. And the Bruins lead 6-2, 4 minutes in. Jim with it. Pass out to the outside. Jim gets it back. Off the glass, no good. Wilder racing back down the court. It's a 3-on-3. Wilder lost it for a moment, got it back. Lobbed across to Pouncey. Here's Hayward. Looking for the drive, didn't get it. Rebounded by Mackenzie McGirt. And goes back over to Jim. That's going to be a travel. Coward started moving the feet before she put the ball down. See that called a lot. Here's Dickerson. Gives it up to Hayward. We'll go across to Wilder. Wilder thought about a drive and has it stolen away by Jim. Jim tried to go behind the back. Able to maintain possession. Pouncey got to be careful not to get a reach-in foul there. Here's McGirt. Gives it out to the outside to Hurd. Three-pointer off the mark, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul on Jim this time. That is her second, so we talked about having to be careful with foul trouble with just the 3 people on the bench. We're going to have a timeout here on the floor. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Mike Milligan chooses to do with Jim getting those 2 fouls. She's been the primary point guard here throughout the first 5+ minutes. But with 2 fouls already in the first quarter, it's a big roll of the dice to keep her out there. Because if you pick up a third in the first quarter, there is a big chance you're either sitting the second quarter or you're risking having a rather short night. We'll see. Most of the fouls that have occurred, I mean, there have only been 4 of them, but 3 of the 4 have not been shooting fouls. Definitely good to see Keely Price back in there. Look to see, I expect to see the Bruins get it inside to her here at some point. In addition to the points and rebounds, she is the only player on the team who is shooting more than 50% from the field. Expect to see her get the ball down in and around the paint here at some point. But also she's going to be a big focus for the Charger defense. Brooks going to let go with the 3. Just barely missed. Battle for the rebound. Price ends up with it. Dickerson, she's going to let it fly. Bruins have been very three-happy here in this first quarter. Significantly more shots from outside the arc than inside, which has not really been the case for the last few games. Just hit 2 of them so far. Wilder and Dickerson each converting 1. Good defense here by Dickerson, staying right on Hurd. And that one going to go off. Offensive rebound by McGirt. Nice little shot fake. Pouncey able to get back in position, though. Pouncey nearly had the steal. Not quite. 10 on the shot clock. Three-pointer is wide. Goes through Pouncey's legs and another offensive rebound. They're saying the shot clock should not have been reset because that did not hit the rim. So it's going to be 6 seconds on the shot clock. That one almost stolen away again. And had that not been thrown out of bounds, it would have been a shot clock violation, as there's only 1 on the shot clock. The Bruins defense continuing to do a good job. The offense has yet to really kick into gear. Brooks tried to go inside to Price, and that one was sniffed out right away by Coward, but she lost the ball out of bounds going down the court. So it will be the Bruins' ball once again. 3:09 to go, and still just 6-2. Shelby Epperson with it on the outside. Goes into the corner. Gets it into Price. Off the glass. Comes up a little bit short. This is a race. And it is going to be converted on the layup. With Jakaya Ashford, who was able to get the bucket, make it 6-4. Jim with it, and Pouncey going to get called for the hand check. That's her first, team third.
Checking back in for the Bruins, number 15, Faith Hayward, number 14, Emily Wilder, and number 23, Diamond Buxton.
Price and Dickerson back off the court, along with Epperson. So it's Brooks, Pouncey, Hayward, Buxton, and Wilder on the court for the Bruins. McGirt gives it back up to Jim. Hurd. Cross, that's a wide open 3. Not going to go down. Good rebound by Hayward. Hayward, nobody really picked her up, so she was going to go all the way in. Didn't quite get far enough. Here's Pouncey. Hayward gets it up top. Backing down. Double team. Back out to Pouncey. Pouncey has it poked away. Hayward got it, gives it to Buxton. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna have to let one fly. Hayward's going to do it. Gonna be off. Buxton gets the rebound. Brooks is wide open, chooses not to shoot it. Maybe just not feeling confident because she was as open as she could possibly be. Brooks has been very solid from beyond the arc on the season, a 37% shooter. Here's Buxton. Spin move. Lost it. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. At that point, you got to just put something up. Worst case scenario is it misses everything and it's a turnover, but got to at least try. In for McGirt is Laura Cobb. Chargers able to break the press. Jim has done a good job avoiding a third foul, playing with those two she picked up relatively early. Wilder on defense. Hurd blocked by Buxton. That one was poked away from Hayward as she was going down the floor, and then Buxton committed the foul on the follow-through as she went to the court. That is her second. Less than a minute to go here in this first quarter. It is just 6-4. Expected low scoring, but this was a little lower than I expected. Price in for Buxton. Buxton picking up that second foul. Hurd with it. Hurd leaves it off. Hayward on defense. 7 on the shot clock. That's going to be another travel.
Traveling violation, Bruins ball.
By the way, I mentioned earlier there are 8 people on the Chargers roster. Only 7 of them are dressed to play, so all the more reason to be really careful with that foul trouble. Price gets the rebound. Or no, excuse me, that was Brooks. Brooks got the rebound. Wilder, 4 seconds. They got to put it up. And no good. That will do it for the first quarter. Just 6-4. It is a low-scoring affair here in Greenville. Second quarter coming up momentarily. Well, lid has been on the basket for both teams, 6-4. Your score after the first 10 minutes. Chargers will be, will begin the quarter with possession. Coward with it. Got over to Hurd. Hurd gets it to Jim. Back over to Coward for 3. Comes up short. Rebounded by Brooks. Brooks pursued by Jim. Dickerson with it. Has 3 of the Bruins 6 points. Here's Price. Back outside. Top Brooks has an open look for 3. That one off the mark, and Jim with the rebound. I'm a little surprised the Bruins aren't trying a few more shots inside the arc. It has been predominantly outside. Coward got around the defense, drew the foul, did not hit the shot, so she will go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Annalene Wilder, her first.
Number 4, Sydney Coward, now the line for the Chargers, shooting 2.
First free throw comes up short. Second free throw is good. It is 6-5. Hayward going to bring it up to the court this time instead of Dickerson. Dickerson with it here, though. Wilder over to Brooks. Brooks gets it to Price. Price puts it up and again just will not go down. Good look. Wouldn't fall. Pass inside. Good job by Price getting there. Defends it and then gets the rebound. Hayward. A lot of pace coming down the court. Wilder. So Wilder hits the shot. The person fouled wasn't Wilder. It was Hayward. So the bucket counts, and then the Bruins get possession on the sideline. That is a very unusual sequence of events you do not typically see. McGirt, by the way, the one guilty of the foul, her first, team first. So count the basket, and the Bruins get the ball back. Hayward with it, inside to Price. Price off the glass. Still looking for her first bucket back. Drives up into Brooks. Hayward is fouled. I believe that's going to be on Sanaa Holmes. Going to be whistled for that one. Well, that's what the PA announcer said, but the scoreboard said it was Laura Cobb. Either way, it's team foul number 2. Dickerson back out to Wilder. She's already hit 2. Does not get that one, though. 9-5. Bruins with the lead at the moment. That one is jarred loose, and the Bruins come away with the steal. Wilder goes cross-court to Dickerson. To Price on the block. Again short. Well, I wondered if she'd show any rust. A little bit showing here. 0 for 4 from the field in her return. She played good defense, though. Affected that shot as well. Wilder hit from behind. That's going to be the third one on Jim. So this time she will head to the bench as Laura Cobb will come on out. That was also the team third, by the way. Still 7-11 to go in this quarter, so Chargers need to be a little more careful with contact. Here's Brooks. Inside to Price. Again off the mark. Feel like once one goes down, the others will follow, but that's going to be a foul on Brooks on the reach.
That foul number 13, Jenna Brooks, her first, team second. Chargers ball inbound.
Hurd will inbound here. Got it to Coward. Inside to McGirt. Double teamed. Back out. Three-pointer for Hurd. Misses everything, and good effort there by McGirt, but she was already out of bounds when she touched the ball. Well, since it has been a roughly equally rough shooting night for both teams, Chargers, despite scoring just 5 points in 13.5 minutes, are still very much in this. They only trail by 4. That's going to be a travel as Dickerson wasn't able to get the pass off before she landed. Chargers will get another crack at it. Ooh, good pressure from Hayward, and it's a jump ball. As good as a steal, as it will give possession to the Bruins on the alternating arrow. Here's Dickerson. Outside to Hayward, and another travel. Both teams guilty of that a number of times here this evening. Pass intended there for Cobb. Out of bounds, but last touch by the Bruins. Coward looking to inbound. Buxton in for Price. Still have to keep waiting for that first bucket back. Again, missed 6 games. This is our first one back. Looks like Pouncey getting ready to check in as well. And she's going to come in for Dickerson. So Coward will inbound. Officials having a conversation with Coach Milligan. And Cobb is being sent off the court for something. So Jim checks back in. Jim has 3 fouls. Might be a blood situation, be my guess, but hard to tell from up here. But expect to see Cobb back in before long. One thrown at the feet. Good job to get that one. Let's see, who's that going to be a foul on is the question.
That foul's number 15, Faith Hayward, her first, team third.
Hayward called for the foul. Hurd going to shoot 2 here. Chance to make this a 1-possession game. First free throw does rattle and drop. Hurd a 71% free throw shooter on the year coming into this one. And hits them both. Both teams with 3 team fouls apiece. And the Chargers have gotten the gap back down to 2. Brooks going to shoot a 3. This one goes down, and the Bruins first in the double digits is 12-7. And it looked like Coward thought that one was tipped. Looked like she let it go intentionally, but it was not. So it's a turnover. Here's Pouncey. Into Buxton. 8 on the shot clock. Buxton. Drove, got her on rebound, then lost it. Sent forward to Coward. She's got it. Back into Hurd in the middle. Blocked by Buxton. That's her 3rd foul. So Hurd going to go to the line for 2 more. And Buxton's probably sitting the rest of the quarter.
Number 23, Diamond Buxton, her 3rd, team 4th. Media, timeout.
I want to thank Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. They're a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out today. If Hurd knocks down the 2 free throws, it will again be back to a 1-possession game. Both teams have just really struggled to put the ball in the basket. Just 12-7. We're over 15 minutes into this one. So Buxton has taken a seat and Price has come back in, with Buxton picking up that 3rd foul. First free throw for Hurd is good. Next foul by the Bruins will put Chargers in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Second free throw good as well. So Hurd perfect 4 for 4 in their last couple trips. Here's Price. Tried to pass it out to the outside, and McGirt was there for the steal. Here's Coward. Goes inside, wide open, nobody there, and Hurd brings it within 1. Bruins defense. Couple mental mistakes here last couple times down the floor. Epperson floats it, got it to Price, and there's the bucket. Price back on the score sheet again for the first time in quite a while. Here's Hurd. Guarded by Pouncey. Gets it to McGirt. Working against Hayward. That's a mismatch. Price comes over to help and gets the block. Here's Pouncey. Got it over to Jordan Roberts. Or Hayward, rather. Pouncey driving. Kicks it back out. 3-pointer. Almost banked it home. Hayward gets the rebound. Tried to get it. Crazy backward shot. That didn't go either. Okay, so Roberts is on the floor. Not completely crazy. Hayward blocked the pass initially. Somehow the Chargers maintained possession. Here's Coward. Fakes a 3. McGirt, long 2-pointer, goes down. And it's just a 1-point game. 14-13. Bruins have not trailed in this one except for very briefly when it was 2-0. Here's Epperson. Off the glass and off the rim and just will not go down. Double team, Pouncey. It's going to be a jump ball. Stay with the Chargers.
Chargers ball.
Here's Hurd with it. Inside, lost it momentarily. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Cobb, I believe.
That foul is number 23, Sanaa Holmes. Second team quarter. Bruins ball.
So apologies if this is incorrect, but multiple times now, for 23 referred to as Sanaa Holmes. That is not how it has been all season, but that may be a thing for today. So apologies if that is incorrect, but we'll match the PA announcer on that one. So it has not been a one-time thing. So we'll go with Sanaa Holmes being 23. Intercepted by Price. Back the other way. Price going to kick this one out. Here's Epperson. Goes up against traffic. Rebound by Hayward. Goes up with it and gets fouled. So Hayward will at least get to try to knock down a couple from the line. She's a 667. So 67% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. That was also the third foul on Holmes, by the way. Second free throw is good also. So Holmes and Jim now both in foul trouble with 3 apiece. But only 2 bench players available for the Chargers. Here's Hurd. Comes up short, rebounded by Coward. Over to McGirt. McGirt has it taken away by Hayward. Hayward is flying down, gives it up to Price. Price with the bucket. Price comes up a little bit gingerly. Appears to be okay. Hurd with it. Almost had it poked away by Bouncy. Bouncy on Coward now. 7 on the shot clock. Runner is no good, gets her own rebound. Flips it back out. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds and counting in the half. Here's Coward. She's going to let fly with a 3. Goes down. And the Chargers will get the last bucket of the quarter. Both teams' offenses pick up a little bit, but the difference remains the same. Still a 2-point game, 18-16. Second half coming up in 15 minutes.
you guys for playing at halftime. Let's give a hand, everybody. Give a hand.
It has been a low-scoring affair here in Greenville, where the BJU Bruins are hosting the Southeastern Baptist College Chargers. Last time these two teams met, it was 54-44, and we are on pace for significantly less than that. 18-16 is your halftime score. BJU with the 2-point advantage. They have led ever since hitting their first bucket to go up 3-2. But the Chargers did end the first half on a little bit of a hot streak. See how things go here in the third quarter. Some foul trouble to keep an eye on. 2 Chargers along with 1 Bruin have 3 fouls apiece. This is especially crucial for the Chargers as they only have 2 reserves available on the bench. Here we go. Dickerson with the ball for the Bruins. Here to start off this third quarter. Buxton. That is going to be a blocking foul, and that's foul number 4 on Beyonce Jim. Just talked about the foul trouble. So Jim is going to come out just 11 seconds into the quarter. And Jakaya Ashford going to check in. Buxton going to get to shoot 2 here. 54% shooter on the year. Does hit the first. And second is no good, so right about on par for how it's been this season. Hurd with it for the Chargers. That one's batted in the air, saved by Dickerson, but out of bounds. So almost saved by Dickerson. Great effort, though. Ashford will take the inbounding duties here. Not sure what the holdup is here. Shot clock, maybe? There we go. It's only showing 5. It's now been updated to 26. Hurd will receive the inbounds pass. Looking to drive. Passes out to McGirt. She gets fouled and scores. And if that's on Buxton, that's her 4th. It is. So 2 of the players that really had to be careful about their fouls pick up fouls within the first 30 seconds of the half. So presumably we're going to be seeing a lot of Keeley Price here in this quarter as Buxton comes out. So McGirt got the bucket. Now has a chance to get one more from the line. It's only her 4th free throw she's taken all year. And it is off the mark. Bruins still lead by 1. Dickerson back out. Brooks wide open for 3 and drains it. As mentioned earlier, Brooks has been the, by percentage at least, best 3-point shooter on the team. Three-pointer for Coward. Quick answer. Brings the Chargers right back within 1. Price gets it inside. Back to Dickerson. Back outside. Three-pointer. This one off the back iron. Rebounded by Brooks. Up top to Wilder. She is wide open. She'll knock down her 3rd 3 of the game. Both offenses starting to come alive a little bit. Here's Coward with it. Gets it to Hurd. Across, almost intercepted. And McGirt is fouled by Price, so she'll go back to the line once again.
Foul number 11, Keely Price, her first, team second. Number 30, Mackenzie Burton on the line, shooting 2.
Just the first foul on Price for the evening. First free throw is off the mark. Second one is perfect. 25-22. Bruins with the lead here. A couple minutes into the third quarter. Here's Hayward. Almost lost it. Battle for it. And that's going to be a foul on Hurd.
That foul number 22 is Soraya Hurd. Her first, team
That's
second.
her first, team second. Got it into Brooks, into double coverage.
Double dribble, Chargers
Double
ball.
dribble on Brooks. Hurd picks up her dribble. Got it out to Holmes. This one's batted away. Hayward feeds it off to Dickerson. Faked it. Now Hayward steps back for the three-pointer. Missed everything. Now we have what looks like a tie-up, and it is. This is going to stay with the Chargers. Hurd is going to have Ashford inbound it so Hurd can bring it up. Again, the normal point guard is currently on the bench with 4 fouls. Here's Dickerson. Nice layoff at the last second to Brooks. Drew both defenders to her side, and then nifty little pass across, and Brooks completes the layup. It's going to be a timeout here as the Bruins have opened up a 5-point lead, 27-22.
Timeout Chargers.
7:08 to go here in the third quarter. Well, conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks, breakfast, and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. You can learn more at Marriott.com. Again, that is the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel. Well, the offenses seem to be picking up a little bit of steam here in the third. See if that trend continues. Chargers ball out of the timeout. They still have 3 remaining, 4 left for the Bruins. Time Hurd doing the inbounding. Got it to Coward, inside to McGirt. Back out to Coward. Pull-up jumper, left it short. McGirt got the offensive rebound. Back out to Coward yet again. This time across into the corner. Launched by Holmes. Missed it, rebounded by Price. Price able to get it up to Hayward. Dickerson, little shot fake. Driving, back out, wide open Brooks. She'll knock down another. Bruins definitely starting to find their groove from outside. Already scored as many points in the first 3.5 minutes of this quarter as they did in the entirety of the last one. Going off the mark, Dickerson with the rebound. Dickerson challenged from behind, out to Price. Price inside to Brooks, back to Price. Lost it momentarily, got it right back, puts it up and in. And the Bruins definitely on a roll here on offense. Opened up a 10-point lead, 32-22. Long pass here to Coward. Got it there. McGirt going to leave it off for Hurd. Coward pressured. Laid off to McGirt. Gets blocked by Price. Battle for the loose ball. It is a jump ball, and that'll go to the Bruins on the alternating possession. We do have Beyonce Jim checking back in. She has those 4 fouls. So Coach Milligan going to roll the dice. If she picks up another, she is on the bench for the remainder of the game. Bruins Diamond Buxton also in a 4-foul situation. But she is currently on the bench for the Bruins and probably will be for the entirety of the quarter, I believe. Wilder for 3. Not going to get it. Battle for the rebound. Bruins come away with it. It's Dickerson. Kicks it out to the outside. Price lets it go. Didn't get it. And then a foul on the rebound attempt as Hayward got taken out by McGirt. Nothing malicious there, just the way it happened.
That foul's number 30, McKenzie.
Just the second foul on McGirt. Third team foul. Tried to get it to Price. Unsuccessful. And I think that's going to be another jump ball, which means it'll go back to the Chargers.
Jump ball, Chargers ball.
Bruins applying some light pressure here. Coward, nice catch on that one. Here's Holmes. Back to Jim. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Coward. 4 on the shot clock. Thought about it. Hurd's going to have to launch it. Came up short. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor here as the Bruins have opened up a 10-point lead in what had been a very, very low-scoring game. Starting to find their groove on offense. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. The Bruins trying to keep the momentum going here on offense. Definitely been looking a lot more potent here in this quarter. And this is a tough situation for the Chargers with Jim having 4 fouls. And we've still got 14 and a half minutes of game left. She picks up a 5th here anytime soon. Chargers will be down to 1 substitution, or one reserve available on the bench for the entire remainder of the game. Bruins looking to build on this lead. 32-22, just over midway through the third quarter. Inside to Price. Got it to Brooks. Brooks traveled.
Traveling violation, Chargers ball.
And still applying a little bit of pressure here. Got it to Holmes. All the way in, blocked by Price. hit the line on the bounce, so it will stay with the Chargers, but another block from Keely Price. She averaged just over 1 per game. She's got 3 or 4. That one's thrown away. Good defense by Hayward. Dickerson inside to Brooks, into Price. Easy does it. Felt like once Price saw one go in, the rest would follow, and that has been the case. I think she's hit 4 of her last 5. Hayward will inbound here to Dickerson. Back to Hayward. All the way across. Wilder thought about it. Gives it up, gets it back. Here's Brooks. Inside to Price, double team to Wise. Kick out there to Dickerson, who splashes the 3. Good inside out play there. And it's 37-22. Here's Jim. Back across to Holmes. She'll drive, pulls up for the shot, no good. Brooks going for the rebound and will come away with it. Good battle there with Sydney Coward. The Bruins offense is finally awoken from its slumber here in this quarter. Tried to pass it inside, well defended there by Hurd. Pouncey in for Hayward on the Bruins side. Wilder gets the inbound. Across to Pouncey. To Dickerson. Head fake. Brooks has a good look at it and nails it. Just before the shot clock was going to go off, Brooks drains yet another 3. And the Bruins lead 40-22. Pouncey tried to rip the ball away. Did succeed in jarring it loose, but went right to Coward. Double team blocked by Wilder. Stays with the Chargers. Ashford in for Holmes on the Chargers side. Pass forward, Price tipped it. That should be over and back, and it is. Coach Milligan trying to argue that she did not have possession before she crossed half court. The official does not agree. Did look awfully close. Dickerson out to Wilder. Wilder works her way in, gives it back to Price. A lot of contact there, and is going to be off of the Bruins last as it goes out of bounds. Chargers basketball. Both teams have done a good job limiting the fouls here in this quarter. After had those 2 in the first 30 seconds, thought it might be problematic. And of course, right as I say that, there's a foul, but there had only been 5 fouls collectively called in the quarter. That's on Dickerson, just her second, team third. Only a minute 35 to go in this quarter. Price gonna get a rest on the bench. She's played pretty much the entire quarter after Buxton picked up that very quick 4th foul. So Shelby Epperson in there now. They're gonna go right at her. McGirt misses, but it's rebounded by Brooks. Here's Dickerson. Pouncey going to try her luck. No good on that one. Pouncey working against Hurd here. Hurd lost it. Good defense. Pouncey doing a great job keeping up with her all the way down the court without fouling. Ends up helping cause the turnover. Dickerson working against Jim. Three-pointer for Brooks. Yes! Brooks showing why she is top three-point shooter on the team. She's had a good evening, especially in this quarter. Here's Coward. Jim lobs this one over to McGirt. 8 on the shot clock. McGirt. That one's no good. Bruins have unlocked their offense, but Chargers have yet to do the same. Bruins can hold for the last shot here. 13 and counting on the clock. It has been all Bruins here in the third. Dickerson going to try to take it all the way. She got blocked. And it is going to be Chargers basketball with 6.1 on the clock. So definitely enough time to get a shot off. Looks like the Bruins going to apply a little bit of pressure here. Try to keep it from being too easy. Coward tried to shoot it from half court, and Pouncey with the from behind block. And that will end the third quarter, 43-22. The Bruins taking over courtesy of a monster third quarter performance. Fourth quarter coming up in just a moment. Well, it was very close. 2-point game at halftime. And the Bruins have made it not so close anymore. 43-22. A massive third quarter from the Bruins where they outscored the Chargers 25-6. Has opened this up, and Buxton gets things off to a good start for the Bruins. Buxton sat all but a few seconds of the third quarter as she picked up her fourth foul right away. So she's out there with 4 now. Also out there with 4 fouls is Beyonce Jim for the Chargers. Here's McGirt. Back out three-pointer. No good. Battle for it. And Brooks comes up with yet another rebound. She has had a really good game for the Bruins. Both sides of the ball. Three-pointer is off the mark. Jim with the rebound. Here's Coward with it. Trying to go to McGirt. Buxton got a piece of it. So we'll stay with the Chargers. Here's McGirt. Buxton got the block. Here's Pouncey. Has pressure from 2 different Chargers. Has it taken away. Now wide open layup is going to go down. First point in a long time for the Chargers. As Ashford able to score off the turnover. Pouncey with it. Takes it all the way into the paint. It's going to be bumped away and stays with the Bruins. 12 on the shot clock. Good pass to Brooks. Most of her damage has been done from outside, but completes the layup. Lead back up to 23. Here's Jim with it. Got it to Ashford. Coward in the corner. Tried to go inside, and that one's stolen away. Good defense by Wilder. Hayward is wasting no time getting up the floor. Wilder will take a three, no good. That's going to be another foul on Buxton, and she's done.
That foul is number 23, Diamond Buxton, her 15th.
So Buxton's night is over, picking up that 5th foul. So Price will come back out, and so good to have her back for the Bruins after missing 6 games. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but has been a solid contributor here in this one. Bruins are a very balanced team overall, but there are some times where you kind of wonder where the offense is going to come from, and certainly felt like that at the beginning of this one. And the Bruins started finding their groove offensively, and that third quarter was something. Don't see a lot of 25-point quarters from the Bruins, but saw one there. Off the glass and comes up a little bit short. Another rebound for Price. Hayward looking to take this one all the way herself, potentially. Good kick out at the last moment. Three-pointer, yes, why not? Annalene Wilder. Her and Brooks have been splashing down from outside. Dickerson's gotten 1 or 2 as well. Bruins first to 50. And barring something dramatic, they will be the only one to 50. Nice tap there by Price. Heads up play. Going to try to take it all the way herself. And she does. Great job there by Keely Price. Keep it in bounds and then beat the defense down the court for the bucket. Timeout here for the Chargers. Bruins fully in cruise control here now, leading by 28 with 6:24 to go. Coming out of the timeout, Bruins with a 52-24 lead. Chargers basketball. By the way, Lady Bruins next in action tomorrow at 2 p.m. Relatively quick turnaround, taking on Warren Wilson. invite you to come out for that one or catch it here on the webcast, whichever you are able to do. And on the drive was Ashford. Wasn't able to get the shot off, so it's just one on the shot clock. So it's basically going to be a catch and shoot here from SBC. And they won't be able to. Good defense by Brooks. Denied the inbound pass. Now the Bruins a chance to go up by 30. Again, remind you, this is a game that was 18-16 at halftime. Pouncey trying to take it all the way. Fouled from behind. That's Avery Gwynn.
That foul is number 2, Avery Gwynn. Her first, team first.
Her first.
Ball out of bounds.
She has not seen the court very much this evening.
Change to a shooting foul. Now the line, shooting 2 for the Bruins. Number 2, Imani Pouncey.
Pouncey going to the line. She's only taken 12 free throws on the year. She's hit 7 of them. Misses that one. Second free throw is good. That was just the first team foul for SBC, by the way. Three-pointer. That's going to catch the cable off the bounce. That's out of bounds, so it's automatically Bruins basketball. No rebound opportunity for either team. And off to Hayward. Flying down the lane. Got the layup. Jim, nice behind the back move there. Got it to Gwynn. Gwynn back to Jim. Ten on the shot clock. Jim gets an open look. Didn't get it though, and it's rebounded by Pouncey. And that is going to be a jump ball. So we'll actually go right back to the Chargers on the alternating possession. A few substitutions coming in here for the Bruins. As we're going to have Price, Hayward, and didn't catch who else came out. That's a tough reverse layup, and it goes. Nicely done. Epperson and Roberts both came in for the Bruins. Pouncey looking to take it all the way herself. She gets fouled, and we'll go to the line for 2. That is the 4th foul on Sanaa Holmes. Pouncey 1 for 2 on her last trip. Hits the first. And the second. Driving, that one going to be wide to the right. Pouncey leading the charge here. Going to pull it back to Wilder. Wilder takes it all the way herself. Left it just a little too soft. Here's Jim. Lost it momentarily. We're going to have a timeout here as Gwynn went to the floor to get it. Smart timeout there by Coach Milligan.
Timeout Chargers, 30-second timeout. 4:03
to go in this one. Bruins with a 31-point point advantage. Be sure to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. See everything from results of the games to feature stories on players and coaches, post-game interviews, game recaps, game previews, upcoming schedules. Lots of great stuff, all that and more on bjubruins.com. Well, what a difference halftime made for the Bruins. Just 18 points in the first half, 6 in the first quarter, 12 in the second. And they come out with an offensive barrage, 25 points in the third quarter. And now 14 thus far in the fourth, a little over halfway through. Chargers have not been able to keep up the offensive pace and find themselves in a rather large hole. That's not going to help. Thrown away. Good steal there by the Bruins. Hayward able to get in front of it, or Epperson rather. Brooks, she's been red hot. Does come up a little short on that one. Three-pointer for Holmes. And again, the lid just on the basket. Reminder coming up at the conclusion of this game, or shortly thereafter. Wilder trying to work her way through the lane. She'll get fouled. But coming up after this one, we'll have the men's teams from these two schools squaring off against each other. Hope you can come out and join us for that or stick around on the webcast. Wilder will shoot 2 here. That was the 5th foul on Holmes, so both teams with a player fouled out in this one, as Diamond Buxton exited earlier for the Bruins. Wilder does hit 1 out of 2. Just about 3 minutes left in this one. Bruins looking to snap that 4-game losing streak. Back in the win column, it's going to be a foul on Brooks going for the rebound. Beyonce Jim went down hard on that one. Definitely moving gingerly. Hope she's okay. That's the 3rd foul on Brooks and 3rd team foul. Inbounds pass is intercepted by Brooks. Hayward trying to, or Roberts rather, getting it out of harm's way. Passes it to Wilder. Left it just a little bit short. Got her own rebound. Goes to the ground for the ball. And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Bruins.
Jump ball. Bruins ball.
Inbound to Epperson, a little bit too low. Ball's just going all over the place. And we're going to have another jump ball. That one is nobody could seem to keep a grip on. Jim goes cross court. Coward for 3. Got it. First basket in quite a while for SBC. Makes it 58-29. Good steal. Picking Roberts' pocket. Pouncey, good hustle. She does get the foul, though. That'll be team foul number 4.
That foul is number 2, Imani Pouncey, her 2nd team
Second foul on Pouncey. Ashford at the line. She has only taken 2 free throws all year coming into this one. Misses that one short. Second one does rattle and drop. Gets the Chargers to the 30-point mark. Less than 2 minutes to go in this one. Pouncey driving, kicks out. Epperson for 3. Off the glass and not going to drop. Jim looking to drive. That's a tough shot. Wilder racing Gwynn down the court and tries to go all the way, gets fouled. That's going to be on Hurd. Her second, team 4th. So Wilder will go back to the line for 2 more. 74% free throw shooter coming into this one. 1 of 2 on her last trip. Hits the first. And got the second. The Bruins doubling up the Chargers 60-30. Definitely did not see this coming at halftime. Here's Hurd. Cross to Coward. Back to Hurd. Jumper from the free throw line is good. Ticking down to 1 minute left in this one. The Bruins will snap their 4-game losing streak, go to 6-11 on the year. Roberts lost that one. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the losing streak will continue and they will drop to 1-17 on the year. Reminder coming up next. Men's teams from both of these schools squaring off. Be sure to stick around for that. And then the Lady Bruins will be back in action tomorrow, 2 o'clock, taking on Warren Wilson. The foul on one of the Bruins. This is going to be free throws. It's on Epperson. Her first, and that does put the Chargers in the bonus. Gwynn has not attempted a free throw all year. So she is perfect on the season, 1 for 1. Second one, no good. Bruins can just dribble this out if they want to. Brooks looks like she might do that here. Stolen away by Hurd. Nice steal. She'll get one more basket for the Chargers. And then that will officially do it. 60-. Got 42 of their 60 points in the second half to go ahead and wrap this one up. Once again, hope you can stick around for the men's game. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Once again, your final score, BJU 60, SBC 35. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, God bless, and go Bruins.